Hello, hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday to everyone. Um, Hope everyone is having a blessed and wonderful Friday so far. Um, Sorry about the late start, guys, but Baron literally not too long got in from work,
Just come in.
and yeah, so that pushed the time back. We're gonna have to revisit the time we start because his schedule is actually changed. So mine is more flexible than his. So it's gonna pose a challenge. So we're gonna have to figure out the timing. But anyway, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, sorry for the late start. Happy Friday to everyone. Welcome to those in television land. Welcome to our silent viewers. We really love and appreciate each and every one of you. So, good night, and I hope everyone will have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Um, so, we have a few people who are already here in the chat, but first, let me just pin the link. Um, that. We're gonna try to not be too long tonight, guys, because I worked last night and I have only gotten maybe 2 hours sleep today. So we're gonna try not to be too long tonight. Let me just go ahead and pin. Sorry.
Yes, guys, how the weekend is doing? We're approaching the weekend, and I hope that
It's the start of the weekend, Baron.
yeah, everyone is okay. Venture into the weekend, right? Make sure that wishing for all of you being safe and sound, and blessings to all. Yeah, we're starting a little bit later than usual because of our schedule, right? And I have to just adjust myself in doing that. But we give thanks for all the persons who are here, and we really appreciate that. Yes, honey. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good but tired.
Tired? Okay.
I am
All right.
feeling
So
good.
I
So I'm
mean,
just sharing out the live, guys. Remember to thumbs up as you come in, and if you have a platform and can share us out, please do so. It will be greatly appreciated. I'm just
exactly.
setting up here.
All right. So guys, you have seen the topic, right? And the topic, of course, is what we are going to discuss tonight. And I don't want to be sound as if I am a flip flopper, right? Because last week, you know, um, and that goes for investigative journalism, right? We don't take side, and I think 3 weeks, you know, um, leading up to today, I have been bashing the government, and one of the reasons for that is asking the government, right, for some form of strategy, right, to put in place where crime is concerned and the escalation of crime. So that is what we are going to discuss. So let us just go into the chat, and after the chat, then we deal with that situation.
Okay, guys. So again, welcome, welcome, and thank you so much, guys, for coming. Really appreciate it. Just gonna acknowledge persons who are in the chat, and Shock Life was there earlier, says respect and blessings every time. Thank you so much, Shock Life. Respect and blessings to you too. And Tiffany saying good night. I've done the right thing. She did the thumbs up. This live might miss me. I'm really tired. Okay, no problem. Tiffany, really, really appreciate that. Hope you have a good rest if you're not able to join us. And Jamfed said, Tiff, the time I beat me, so he was here earlier. Okay, Jamfed, thank you so much. I know the time difference, it's a big time difference with you and us in Canada and you in France. So We understand and we really appreciate the effort and support. And Ricardo said, wait there.
Big up yourself, Ricky. You know it thing go.
He was there for the 6:58 p.m. Okay.
Okay.
And you there saying good night, guys. Hope you both are okay. Why so late? Anyway, it gave me time to watch the flower of fruits. I mean, I think she mean flower of power video.
Okay.
It was very funny and entertaining, and she's laughing.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Sister Yoda.
I'm telling you, thank you so much for watching. Yoda, really appreciate that. And she said, off to get some work done. Will return if I can. If not, have a fun-filled night. Okay,
Bless
and we
up,
hope that you stay safe out there, get to work safely, and have a blessed and wonderful night at work. Not too hectic for you. And Chuck Life is saying waiting, and he's showing some reverence. And Truck Life is saying good night, Mystic. I'm in traffic. Okay, guys, remember the traffic when you're coming in. And Super Chat is active as well. Normally don't remember that, but Super Chat is active. And remember to pay attention to the traffic when you're coming in. It will be greatly appreciated. And Tara is in the building saying blessings to everyone. Blessings to you, Tara. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday.
All right.
And she's saying thanks. And Tallman is in the building. Tallman TV saying blessings. Welcome, Tallman. Happy Friday to you. Okay, Tara is saying in traffic. Okay.
Okay.
And Tallman is picking up Tara. And Tara is saying, hey, Tallman, I need to catch up with you. Okay. And Yuda is saying good night, Mystic family. So Yuda is in the building.
All right, big up yourself, Yuda.
Good night, Yuda. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it, and happy Friday to you. And Tallman is bigging up Truck Life, and he's also bigging up Yuda. And Yuda is blessing Truck Life, and Tara is Yuda is blessing up Tara, and Truck Life is blessing up Tallman, and Tallman says, I'm here, Tara, hope you're good. And Yuda is saying, Ricardo, how are you? And Truck Life is saying, Yuda, blessings. And Truck Life is also saying, oh, tough traffic now. Okay, thank you so much for your usual and continued support. Truck Life, really love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. And Nika's corner is in the building saying blessings to everyone. Blessings to you, Lanika, and thank you so much for coming. And Truck Life is saying, bear on your phone. Okay. Truck Life is saying, good to see you guys. Good to have you here again another Friday, Truck Life.
Thank you for that, Truck Life.
And Truck Life is saying, Lanika, bless up. Tallman is saying, big up corner. So that is pertaining to Lanika. And Teacher P's in the building saying happy Friday, Mystic, and everyone in the chat.
Bless up yourself, Sister P.
Happy Friday to you, Sister P. Teacher P.
Sister P, Teacher P. Yeah. Teacher P, our sister, you know.
I was checking if you were live last night, but I didn't see you come on, although I was at work. I saw you were on early in the day on Wednesday. I missed that because I had worked Tuesday night and was sound asleep in the day on Wednesday. But I did go and watch a bit of it and give you a thumbs up.
All right.
And Yuda is saying Tallman blessings, and Teacher P saying Truck Life big up, and Teacher P saying Yuda blessings, and Lanika is saying Truck Life blessings. Tallman is saying big up to Teacher P. And Teacher P is saying Tallman blessings. Lanika is saying Tallman blessings. So blessings going around. Teacher P's blessing up Nika, and Truck Life is saying Teacher P good night and blessings to you, beautiful. And Patty NYC New York City vlog is in the building saying hello, host and everyone. Hello, Patty. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate the support. Happy Friday to you and welcome. And Lanika is blessing up Yuda. Teacher P is blessing up Tara. And Lanika is blessing up Teacher P. And Lanika is also blessing up Patty. And Tallman is saying hello to Patty. And Teacher P saying thank you, Truck Life, and blessings to you. Thanks. And Yuda is saying, hey, Teacher P, how was your week? And Teacher P saying hello to Patty. And Patty is saying hello to Teacher P and giving virtual hug. And Yuda is saying, Nika, how are you? And Teacher P saying, my week was stressful, Yuda. Thanks for asking. How are you doing, hon? And Lanika is saying, I'm good, Yuda. How are you? And Yuda is saying, mine was too, Teacher P, but thank God I made it through. Yes, you have to thank him. And Tara is saying, Yuda, blessings there. And Teacher P saying, glad you made it through indeed, Yuda. And Patty is giving virtual hug to Tara. And Yuda is saying, I'm here, Nika, just here at work. And Ricardo is in the building. Saying, oh, what kind of Spanish accent? So good. Thanks so much for. I guess he's still in ads because that just came up. So when he comes in, and Teacher P said, thanks. And Teacher P saying, thank you, Mystic. You're welcome, Teacher P. And Teacher P saying, Ricardo, blessings. And Yuda is saying, yes, Teacher P, we have to be grateful for every little blessings. Yes, we have to. And Tara is saying, Teacher P, blessings. And Teacher P saying, I don't expect you to come on so early, Mystic. I just go live in the early morning because I was on the school compound too early. Okay, thanks for watching the replay. Big up, fam. Okay,
all right.
No problem, Teacher P. You are welcome anytime. And Teacher P saying, that's so true, you that we have to be thankful for real. And Ricardo say, I will Empress there and looking. Ricardo say, hey, Teacher P. And Teacher P is laughing.
Ricardo won't call him President.
He said, Ricardo, bless up, bro. And he did get a photo, a shot of me taping up your mouth and put it on Instagram.
Seriously? Ricardo did that?
Sure you. Yes. And Teacher P said, how are you doing? Truck life. And you then said, Night, but behave yourself tonight. Me and you are friends. Yes, he's still on his best behavior. And Teacher P saying, ha, laugh out loud. Yuda, Talman is bigging up Ricardo. Ricardo is saying, not tonight, but no one side. And Tiffany is here saying, truck life and showing virtual heart. Thank you so much for being here, Tiffany. I know you're tired. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And happy Friday. And Truck Life is saying, I'm good, Teacher P. I've been home relaxing all day. How are you, beautiful? Okay, good to know you got some rest today.
Right.
Truck Life. And guys, remember my vehicle was in an accident. After 2.5 months, I finally got it back today and it looks spanking new. So I am happy. Look brand new, smell brand new.
I don't get to see it yet, but I'm just come in. But I will look at it and look on it tomorrow.
And Ricardo saying blessings, big up, bro. And Tiffany saying Ricardo showing virtual love. And Yoda is saying I have to heal up night, but I'm a big friend, Teacher P. And Vibes with Empress is in the building.
Yourself,
saying,
Empress.
Ricky me there, man, live and direct. Byron, don't come in.
Empress, you know me have to call the name.
And Chuck Life is saying Tiffany and showing virtual love. And Tiffany is saying Yoda. Oops, my goodness. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through and say salutation. So Truck Life is blessing up Empress, Tiffany is blessing up Yuda, and Teacher P saying I haven't gone live on a Thursday night for a while now. Missing, yes, that's what I noticed. I have face-to-face school on Thursday, so I'm very tired on Thursday nights. Yes, can imagine. And I can relate. And Talman is saying, big up Tiffany and more blessings going all around, bigging up. And Yuda is saying, tough Tiffany, my darling. How are you?
Tough Tiffany, my darling, how are you?
And more salutations going around. So guys, I'm going to skip over some of the salutations because we want to get through a reasonable time tonight.
All right.
And so more salutations there. And Teacher P saying, I'm happy to hear that you got back your vehicle. And yes, sorry about the accident. Yes, thanks, Teacher P. Yeah, somebody ran into it while it was parked because of the icy roads. Tiffany was saying, I'm good, Yuda, here collecting my belated birthday gift from you all. Oh my goodness. Happy belated birthday, Tiffany. Wednesday was her birthday. Hope you had a wonderful and blessed day. And well, you've lived to see another birthday, so that's a plus, that's a blessing. So
Big up yourself,
big up
Tiffany.
yourself, Tiffany, and happy belated birthday to you again. And we'll give you your gift later. And Empress is saying, thanks a lot for the top up. I didn't get to say thank you, laugh out loud. Oh, you're welcome. And Yuda is saying, Empress, what's up, Vibe Master, laugh out loud. And Selvin's Kitchen is in the building saying
Big
hello.
up yourself, Selvin.
Welcome, Selvin. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Happy Friday to you. So, guys, don't feel bad. I'm just jumping over the salutations, as I said. And Tara is saying, good that you got back your vehicle. Thank you so much, Tara.
All right.
And more salutations and welcome there. And Teacher P saying, that's good, Chuck Life. Glad to hear that you got some rest today. And I'm fine, thanks. Okay, more salutation. Empress is saying, you're the sensation, easy. Midday, man, you good? Okay. And Teacher P saying, laugh out loud, you're the friend up night, but yes. And you're there saying, happy belated birthday to Tiffany. And Empress is saying, happy to hear that you got back the vehicle, and but so long. Wow, yeah, they were having difficulty getting the parts in because of COVID, and the parts came all the way from South Korea, so it took a while. And Yuda is saying, yes, we're good, Empress. And Empress is saying, happy belated birthday, Tiffany. I totally forgot. And Teacher P saying, happy belated birthday, Tiffany. I wish for you many more returns.
All right.
And Tiffany celebrating. Oops. Let me make sure. And more persons are saying happy birthday to Tiffany. Tallman is saying happy birthday to Tiffany. You're there saying enough love back at you, Empress. And Empress is saying, my teammate, well, go on, you're good. You're gov. I think she's still good. And Tiffany is saying, like how the people feel light, not Taylor family and tutorial. And mixing with the Moffats is in the building saying, Mystic Sensation, big up. Good night, Moffats. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Friday to you. And I'm hoping a blessed and wonderful weekend for you guys. Really appreciate the support. Thank you. And guys, remember to thumbs up the live as you come in. And if you have a platform and can share us out, please do so. Will be greatly appreciated. And Moffat's saying, long time.
Yeah.
And you guys laughing, Tiffany. And Empress is saying, South Korea war, what a distance. And with the COVID again, yes.
Exactly.
So it caused quite a long delay. And Teacher P saying, oh my, the struggle is real. This pandemic slow up everything. Yes. Glad you got those parts and could get your vehicle sorted out. And thank you so much, Teacher P. And Teacher P's blessing of mixing. Guys, I'm going to continue skipping over the salutation. And Tiffany saying, and read what you say. I said place, not people. Okay, sorry, Tiffany. I'm just trying to run through fast. But Empress said, Tiffany, shh, take time, talk. Them goodly asleep, you know, not expect we all be here with the Mystic Sensation tonight. Let's not celebrate too fast. And Chuck is saying everything gov Empress and thumbs up. And Teacher P saying you're welcome, Mystic. And Teacher P is laughing. Okay, and we have caught up. So Baron is gonna go into the discussion. And guys, if you have anything to contribute, please feel free to do so. And the link is pinned. So anybody who wants to come up will be watching the back door. Is free and welcome to do so.
Yes. So, all right. Let me just kick off this. Thank you, Oni, for going through the chat and acknowledge all those persons. All right. So my thing is just that before I get into this issue as it relates to better days are coming, because I sort of poise my topic to current affairs and dealing with the situation. So then I want to say, well, all right, you are now Byron sound flip-floppish, because last week and the week before him started bashing the government. Now, let me tell you something. Byron is first and foremost a Jamaican. He's not a supporter, labor rights supporter, and I am not for the People's National Party or any other party, right? I am here to support. And I will vote for the Jamaica Labour Party if the Jamaica Labour Party has the right policies. I will also vote for the People's National Party if the People's National Party have the right policies. And a new party that about to come on board, I will also support that new party if that new party has that right policies. That being said, I am just telling you that I am patriotic. And I think that's how all Jamaicans are to be. Nevertheless, that of course we have issues with this current government and some prolonged failures. But when we see, because we are here, and one of the reasons for me, right, started bashing the government 2 or 3 weeks ago, was to the fact that, of course, we have been seeing crime on the escalation, and it seems like there was no form of plan, right? And it just seems like, you understand, they haven't gotten a grip, right, on the crime situation. But for last week, we have seen some light within the horizon, right? And one of the reasons why I am happy to be the bearer of good news, right, is to say that a strategy has been highlighted by Andrew Holness, right? And, you know, when I look on the strategy, right, I know for sure as it relates to my experience, and I'm a security personnel, you understand, I'm dealing with, many investigation, and you understand, a professional person, you understand, in that aspect. Right, I see where, right, there is a turning point, and the plans that the government really pushing forward is really tangible. And so then I'm going to go through the details of those plans, right, and giving kudos for a strategy to outline. So, persons in the chat, I want you to also interact as it relates to what I think about the strategy, and I'm going to explain. Right? So the strategy that the Prime Minister put out, we call it a two-pronged strategy, right? To meet two common objectives, right? Seek and find weapons of mass destruction. Sure, the guns, ammunitions that being utilized, right, through our ports of entry, right? We have more than 143, I think, access point as it relates to Jamaica, right, where things can come in. And so then when I look at over 143 access point, right, and the limited, I think we have in terms of the army, a strength of over 6,000 to 7,000. Don't really quote me on it because you understand the figure might not be accurate. And the police force, right, is about a strength of 5,000 to 6,000 men. Having said that, right, obviously, we cannot man the borders, you understand, as effective, right, as we would like to be. But the strategy in terms of, one, let me explain it. A unified task force that collaborating the JCF, which is the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the police, and the JDF, which is the Jamaican Defense Force, the soldiers, right? Put them together, right, and merge them, fuse their experience, and not only that, they fuse their experience. The government sent back these men to train for 1 year. Now, when I was in the force, we have the acid, we have the ardent, part of ardent that I was a part of. You have Kingfish, and you have so many, apparatus as it relates to, you understand, programs that institute by the Jamaica Constabulary Force right, to fight crime, right? Never in the history of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. So for persons really don't understand the strategy that the Commissioner of Police, right, and kudos to the JDF chief who come together with the Prime Minister, Minister of National Security, and formulate this strategy to have a joint venture force, right, as it relates to police and the soldier. So this is one part of the strategy. So then the soldiers are going to be given the powers of arrest and certain powers. Not only that, they are going to be given the powers of arrest, right? Their jurisdiction is the entire Jamaica, right? Not only confined to a particular jurisdiction or parish or area, but that team of men, right, are well spiced, well trained. Let me tell you, right, some of the abilities of these men. One of the first characteristics as it relates to, you understand, the enhancement of pursuing these gunmen is the marksmanship. The marksmanship of these persons, right? And let me give you an example that the one that was number 3 by the very same team in Westmoreland, that guy who was wanted for far too long, right, wasn't fired from a near distance. You understand? Was hit distance away. And I mean, headlick, bullseye. These are the type of men that we are dealing with now. We are dealing with men who has the ability as it relates to any terrain. You understand? We are dealing with men who can seek and hunt you 24 hours. So this is what these criminals call for, right? For the government to think of creative ways and ideas, you understand, and formulate a force like this. Never yet in Jamaica you have a force like this. So far, within the graduation of this team, we have seen major success that have been done. We have seen in one instances in Senton, and I'm going to give you the data, that they pursue 13 guns, right, were discovered. These are persons who are intelligent driven, right? Deal with the data, decipher the data, go on specificity, right, and hunt, right, and definitely, right, hitting target. So that being said, right, we are giving kudos because at the end of the day, we want Jamaica, right, to be that place. Which part, of course, we can sleep with my door open. You understand? But the behavior of these criminals call out an establishment of this particular team that are now going to be utilized, right, and exercising their skills and talent, you understand, in the pursuit of them. Let me tell you something. And who are listening to me, who have an ear, let them hear, right? For those persons, right, who decided that you want to take on this set of persons who join this team, you are going to make a sad mistake. For those who don't want to yield to an ultimatum, right, and bring in the guns, right, bring in their ammunition and seize, right, it's fine, right, because you know where you will be going, right? This team is not going to stop from hunt you, right? The hunt is on day and night. You will be hunt, right? We don't want hoodlums to be amongst us who are killing the innocent, right? So that being said, as it relates to that situation where they are now coming together to formulate a team that is so surgical. So for persons to ask me if that is a solid strategy, now I'm not going on corner, I answer you quickly. Yes, that is a fine strategy because this strategy has never implemented before, right? And one of the most important thing is that sending them back, right? So they pick the best of the army, they pick the best of the police force, intelligent driven, high IQ, you understand, and fuse the team together, right? To meet the common objective, to make sure that they rid Jamaica, right, of all the guns that are coming in. Now, what this team has the ability to do also, and the effort as it relates to international partners that will be joining and collecting the data. Now, we are not in the thing again in terms of when we see weapons coming in, right? We catch them at the airport, and then you find it say we don't get to the source, right? Investigation like that, right, is now going to be deceased. Sometimes when the weapon, and let me warn people who deal with the weapons and contaminate Jamaica. The way forward, and let me tell you plain, the way forward is that, of course, some of those weapons we are going to allow them for them to go to their destination. Because guess what? You see, when we are creep, yes, when the Jamaican police, when the team at the creep, the team want create the source. We are not in any investigation of trimming the limb. But what now we are targeting is to unplug the root it from the root, right? Now, for persons who are dealing with contract killing, right? Investigation must now point to the source of the person who is providing the contract, right? Get to that source and eliminate it, right? Once and for all, right? We have seen these hoodlums, and as a result of their failure, right? Thinking that, okay, because they fail, they believe that the society must held responsible for their failure. We do understand that there are situations, as I spoke in last week, and as I said, I don't want to be sounding like a flip-flopper. And I am not saying, I am not taking back my talk when I said last week, politicians gone by were primary source of sourcing weapon. You understand, to hear a dance. That is no joke, right? I'm not taking back that talk, right? That is no secret, right? But for investigative journalism, right? Investigative journalism speaks about the truth that need to be established, regardless you're PNP, regardless that you're a JLP, and regardless who you are, right? The truth needs to be established, right? So I am not a JLP person, I am not a PNP person, but I will vote for any party that has that policy that is going to deal with better Jamaica. Now, I have my own share of faults with the Prime Minister, right? I have, as it relates to his administration and our, we have seen so many missteps, you understand, particularly in the era of the Ministry of Education, right? Where people pilfering, you understand, a lot of money, damaging that sort of institution, and where we are struck for cash within that ministry. And if you can't pay the teachers them effectively, right, and you have one man, you struggle to pay the teacher, you have one man just going there and just putting big hand in it and just grab out, you understand how much $1 million, and him no discipline. So I'm still beating the government for that. But likewise, I am beating the government for that. I must also applaud when I see the effort, you understand, that they are taking steps now in fighting crime. Because guess what? This is a monster that people in the diaspora, right, our Jamaican people, right, want to eliminate. We want to see our children play again. We would like to know that we can sleep in our community with our windows and door open, right? And don't have to be worrying when we are going to, you understand, the supermarket, right? We start to have a situation as it relates to current Jamaica. And let us start, people. Current Jamaica now, we are going out. From once we leave out of the house, you have to start to be hyper alert in our own country, right? Why we have to reach the stage where we have to be hyper alert, right? Because hoodlums, you understand, can pounce upon you at any time, at any place. You understand? I say, and just take your life like that.
Even in the bank,
right? So we have seen situation where people went in, right? And as I talk about that, and people in the chat, let me just speak of something. I'm just getting off topic a bit, but as wife mentioned the bank, right? Just last week there's an issue within the bank, and let me tell you something. We have to get rid of these corruption, right? Now you have someone who banking into a particular bank, and I'm not going to call the bank name, you understand, because I just want, certain investigation to play it out by itself without me, giving any form of public opinion to it. But people, I need to let you know what is happening as it relates to, and I think, because the public information that is out there, where someone has been banking right into a particular bank and bank of $1 million, right? And the personal account number was duplicated by someone inside of the bank and shift the person money to the duplicated account, right? And the hurtful thing about it now is the bank is saying that they are not taking responsibility of that. Why the bank is not taking responsibility of that, right? Providing that you investigate, right? And you find out that the original account holder, right, did not process a transaction. And you investigate, you the bank investigate, and you realize that this is an internal situation, right? Why the bank doesn't have a system? I can't understand how you have two persons bearing the same account number.
But can I say something?
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
understand how the bank should say that they're not taking responsibility, because you gave them your money to protect it.
Yes.
And they fail to protect your money.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
they
You're
are
right.
to be held. They're responsible, and the money should be insured. They should have insurance. So if things like this happen, then the person who money was misappropriated can get refunded. So I don't understand what they're saying about they're not responsible. I gave you my money to secure my money and to use it and make sure I get a little return on it. And somebody within your institution took my money, and you're going to tell me that you're not responsible. No.
And you
That
have
sound kosher.
But not only that, you
That
have
sound
evidence.
kosher at
The
all.
bank has the evidence that the account has been duplicated. Remember now, the original account holder, right, don't have access to come in at the bank and duplicate an account. Don't have access to go inside of the bank and duplicate an account. So then, since you find out, say, well, all right, here we go now. The account being duplicated from inside of the bank, right? Do the honorable thing.
With authority, somebody who have great access then.
Exactly.
It's not no little regular
Ordinary person, right? And this is what we are saying, right? We have instances again, not only the bank situation, so that is just one situation. And that's why we are driving to make, you understand, to clean out the corruption from out of Jamaica. You have persons who, in the diaspora, send things at home for their family, you understand, and right in at the wharf, you understand, the people take with the people and things. The people take with them things. So let us go into the chat, hear what some of our good friends are saying into the chat, right, and bring them into the mix, and then we get back on topic.
And Tara is saying that man took the entire cookie jar, kiss me teeth. Okay, so guys, I'm going to jump over the salutations again. Sorry about that, and just because the chat has been very busy, and I've been trying, as you see, to highlight the points as Baron was talking. Right, so I'm just trying to see where I was.
Yeah, she just picking up where she left off so that she can acknowledge some of the information within the chat and have it highlighted.
Okay, so Moffat is saying, hey, the whole of my friend them over here.
All right.
And Natty Slim is in the building saying, hi, Mystic. Hi,
Yes,
Natty.
Natty
Thank
Slim.
you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Happy Friday to you. Hope you will have a blessed and wonderful weekend. And Tiffany saying, so true, Empress. Life need to keep these hours of the night. At least you and Ricky won't have much competition.
All right.
Mixing is saying, Tiffany, me was in your town last week, you know. Okay.
All right.
And I was welcoming Natty. Teacher P saying I'm orange and covering her face. And Tara, okay, so Tara was saying in traffic again. Thank you so much for that, Tara.
All
Really
right.
appreciate it. Watch the back door for me, please.
Yes.
Ricardo say, I
Yeah,
want
watch
to
your back
miss.
door, man.
And Teacher P says, I only vote once though.
You know, says Teacher P, I think only one time ever vote, you know. Teacher P, so me and Teacher P are on parallel.
Well, me never vote
And you never
until
vote.
me come here. I only voted here because me not saw me the vote for too. Never made no sense. And Green Nation is in the building, sirens and everything
right.
saying give away, give
Give
way,
way, give way, give way. The Green Nation has arrived. What do you mean? Me like the entrance there. The entrance of bud.
loud.
Load.
Can't say.
Turn up. You mean Green Nation?
And Mofat said, this is because I've ever told you, me love your chair. Thank you so much,
Yeah, man.
Mofat. And yesterday
Bless
when
up,
we
move
just
forward. Yeah.
when we just started using the basement. Thank you so much, guys. And the same blessings to everyone. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip over the salutation. Ricardo said, give way.
Yeah.
Mixon is saying Green Nation and him entrance, big up.
All right.
All right, so more salutations there. More salutations. And you guys saying, Baron, that's why you have to reserve your opinions to the end. I think she's opinions to the end of the month. So you don't sound like a dolphin. A flip and a flap and a
laugh. So true. So true.
But you have to highlight all that is happening as it happens, as it unfolds.
Yes, because
go ahead.
No, finish.
Yeah, as it unfolds, because the crime situation is really getting out of hand and nothing was being done. Every day you have so many lives being lost, and then nothing was being spoken of to say that they had plans or anything. So yes. Yeah, you have to
and the thing again,
those things.
And the thing again, Yoda, I don't want it appears as if, okay, all right, I am anti-government. I don't anti the government. Whosoever be the Prime Minister of Jamaica, I will always respect the office. So I has nothing personal against Andrew Holness or in the future, right? Any other incumbent government that is going to be. I will always respect my Prime Minister because he is the Prime Minister and elected by the people. However, I am just keen as it relates to investigative journalism, highlighting the truth that needs to highlight it. There are negatives about this incumbent party, and when he strike, you understand, a hand of positivity. You understand? It needs to be highlighted. And with this being said, you understand, it's just a situation that, okay, we are encouraging this strategy. I speak of one part of the strategy. So when moms finish with the chat, I'm going to speak about the other portion of the strategy as well.
Okay, and Teacher P say, no green for you, Green Nation, laugh out loud. And Mr. Jarrett is in the building saying, bless up, bless up.
Big up, my big brother.
Welcome, Mr. Jarrett. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Friday to you. And Mixon is saying, it's a mystic cheer just make me want to sit down.
May I tell you, I'm going to tell you something, Mofa. When I purchased this chair, right, I didn't like it, to be honest, right?
I told you to get one.
And she told me to get one. And I said, no, sir, no one. This a chair, yeah. But since me come now and people in the chat now, so they like the chair, they know, more and take it back, want to take it back.
Try.
But, me can't take it back because of war. So I not take it back.
I told you to get one too, you didn't want it. Ricardo said, I want to sleep, Ricardo. Right. And, oops, chat just jump. And Green is saying, Teacher P, this is the right one. This one is green. And everybody saying,
bud.
boy, I love how the screen just clear and pretty. Oh my God, watch nice couple.
Tell you.
Thank you, Empress. And Mr. Gilmore saying, sorry to be late. No, you're never late, Mr. Gilmore. Whatever time you join,
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
early. As long as we're not coming off live, you are early.
Yes.
And Natty is saying hi to Ricardo. Okay, some more salutations there. And Green is laughing. Teacher P. And Empress is saying, Dead with last, so sorry, it's not a silent night tonight. And I figure pay for Yes, I forgot to go upstairs to some change because I didn't remember to get the change carried on because I have to pay for the talk. Okay, some more salutations there. And Teacher P saying, boy, laugh out loud. I love bright colors, Green Nation. Green is not bright enough for me. And Moffat is saying, Empress is like a press conference of one. Okay, some more salutations there. And Mixon is saying, Teacher P, you prefer pink or orange? And Yuda is saying, Simon, come back. And Green is saying, Teacher P is the best out there. Look how the chat pretty. When them green it up. Okay. Okay, so Ricky Life 365 is in the building. Thank you so much, Ricky Life, for joining us. Really appreciate it. Ricky Life. Happy Friday to you. And we also have Alijan Miss Mersai in the building. Welcome. Thank you so much. Happy Friday to you. Really appreciate the support. Thank you, guys, for joining. Just if there's anybody who just recently joined, because I don't want to. Okay. And Mel and Chris Lifestyle is in the building saying blessings to everyone. Blessings to you, Mel and Chris. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Happy Friday to you guys. And you guys saying soon come back and more salutations. Dear Empress is saying laugh out loud. Moffat is a press conference and laughing.
Big up there. Just one up, yeah.
And Gilmore saying Yoda and Mystic bless up. Thank you so much. Bless up to you too, Mr. Jarrett. Some more salutations there. And Mr. Gilmore saying, Mr. Speaker, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Daddy Gilmore. And Moffat is saying, I feel like me there at the White House or Railroad. And Teacher B said, Green Nation, this color is prettier. She's a lot of times. And Mixon is saying, Empress, me fi call you today, no, me G, okay. And Teacher P saying, ha, laugh out loud, Mixon. And you there saying, color competition, laugh out loud. And Mixon is saying, I miss you, no, Empress, okay. And more salutations. Dear Teacher. And okay, hold on, let me just adjust the screen. Welcome, Tara. Thank you so much for joining us on the platform.
Hello, good night, everyone.
Thank you, Sister Tara. Okay. Thank you for being here. You know we always enjoy you,
I'm just gonna continue going through the chat for a little bit more, Tara.
Yes, man. Okay. Go right ahead.
Vibes at the Thompson saying hello everyone in the chat. Welcome, Vibes. Thank you so much for being here, Thompson family. Happy Friday to you. And Tara saying laugh out loud, Mystic and showing love. And Mixing is saying T-shirt P, how the man sound good, how the man sound good, man. Thank you so much for that, Moffat. And Empress is saying laugh out loud, Moffat, you have to go wait till May before me active again, lol. And the Mixing is saying the man have the plan.
All right.
And okay, I was welcoming Thompson. And Teacher P saying so true, Mystic is a very good speaker.
Thank you.
And Tutorial King is in the building saying good night, everyone. Good night, Tutorial. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it.
Yes, Daddy Gilmore, welcome on board. Yeah,
okay,
the tree.
That one is okay, yeah.
Are you hearing us, Daddy Gilmore?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, all right. So I'm just gonna continue going through the chat a bit more, just because it's run away, and the more salutations going around there. And Mixon is saying, Empress, me understand, but me not talk about white tea punk. They would laugh.
Yes.
And more salutations there. More salutations. And Mixon is saying, the police them a work harder these days though. Yes. And Mr. Church is saying, man, you should be the Minister of National Security.
Oh.
Okay. I need something to eat. I'm coming. Give me a few minutes. I'm coming. Mixon is saying the man them are going good. Yeah. And also saying we want an Adams. Two task force in each region.
Yeah.
And Michibu is in the building saying checking in host, thumbs up. Thank you so much, Michibu. Happy Saturday to you. Really appreciate the support. And Empress is saying I followed no fats menu. And more salutations going out there. It's saying big up everyone. I'm at the supermarket checking in. And more salutations going on. More salutations.
If we get a task force filled with someone.
Okay, and Green is saying, "Oh, this new team don't sell out." Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't get corrupted.
Yeah, I doubt it though, because the
paramilitary and the military join together.
It's a very heavy screening process.
Yeah, and Mofas is saying, if we get a task force filled with some man will have Adam's mentality in each year will put crime under pressure.
I tend to agree with more.
They didn't get rid of Adams, crime,
and I think that Adams would have done.
And he warned that this would have happened.
Yeah. So I tend to leaning on the side of Moffat's opinion there.
Okay, so I'm just going through salutations again. Sorry, guys. And Coco Loves Amber is in the building saying thumbs up, which means thumbs
myself, Coco Love
Thank
Amber.
you so much for coming and saying make a love shout out as well. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday or Friday to you. Really appreciate the support. And Teacher P is saying, okay, Green is saying Teacher P work have me away, so I don't know when as yet. Oh, Teacher P was asking when Green is gonna go live again.
Okay.
All right, so I'm almost there. Some more salutations there. Teacher P said I was a PNP. I'm nothing now. I stopped voting.
Well, I mean, it's.
And Green is saying, Teacher P, can you imagine the banks charging you to make a deposit and to do a withdrawal? Such bank are charge $1,000 deposit. And I need to go back to the days of short pan and like no money in a short pan.
That's crazy.
Because even the little interest that they're putting on the money don't make any sense because when they finish taxing it back again, it just don't make no sense.
You can't was a dam up here. You can't was a dam up here.
Yes,
that 2 cents, 3 cents. Crazy. Yeah, crazy.
And Teacher B said we need more pay for real. Mystic and Beth said I voted once and I regret it. And they said GLP not bad. And Teacher P said it is terrible here, Green Nation. It's so sad. I'm telling you.
Serious.
And Teacher P said laugh out loud. Empress and Empress is saying Moffat, that's what I voted for, laugh out loud, but I felt like regretting it. And Moffat is saying them just need to get rid of the corruption within. Yes.
Yeah.
From up top within and down at bottom.
But only me alone sound like a potential minister. Moffat sound like a potential minister.
And Mixon is saying, Empress, who would you vote for otherwise? And Sassy Diva is in the building with Dion and family saying good night, everyone. Good night, Sassy. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you coming. And Empress is saying, Moffat said, vote for Jesus Christ. And Teacher P said, me feel like me want to run with love Jamaica.
Well, a lot of people feel so.
Run,
Only,
me come. Yeah.
When I run with Teacher P, come over Canada.
More facts for that to happen, the whole entire government need to get rid of and put in new
Fresh people.
Yes.
Good talk. And that means set up.
So
So Green Nation said.
Okay, so more salutation.
So kudos to Green Nation for that.
And Tara saying that man to the entire cookie jar kissed my teeth, and you know who she
remember me tell you, Tara.
He not even left the cover.
And
so
the
you
thing
can sell the cover
and the thing about Tara, the cronyism behind that, we defend him.
Empress is saying Teacher P and laughing. Where you running to laugh out loud? And Danny saying, big up on yourself, can't stay tonight, have to be up extra early in the morning, going to my mom's wedding. Wow, congratulations to your mom.
All right, at least you have that to look forward to. All right, big up yourself, Dion. Really love that.
Her wedding tomorrow. Congratulations to your mom.
All right.
And Thompson's Thompson's family saying the bank is scamming. Sorry to say that. True. Yes.
Well, I mean, if they are going to take that decision,
when you put it on the baking sheet, Jada, when you put it on the baking sheet,
that was done internally. They should have now just compensated. They shouldn't even really make it have to get out into the public. They should have just compensated the person.
And Teacher P said, I'm thinking about looking at job overseas mixing. I don't make up my mind yet.
Teacher P, where are we, man? Make up your mind, man.
And Teacher P saying, so true, Thomas's family, and more salutations going around. Okay, I'm almost caught up. And Teacher P's congratulating Cassie's mom. And Empress is saying, Teacher P, you're running away from Jamaica. You're certain you're not going to regret it. There should be no regrets. And Mofat is saying, laugh out loud, Green, you might have 1 and 2 that may not be tainted as yet, but them just outnumbered.
That's so true. Is what it is.
And okay, Sassy's telling Ricky to play for her and him.
Yeah.
And the Dennis Way's in the building saying hello, I'm in traffic. Hello, Dennis Way. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate that. And Green is saying that's how bad it is now, Mystic. So you better believe it. Yes.
That's true.
And Dennis Way saying hello to the chat and more salutations going on there. And Teacher P saying that's why I'm giving it some thoughts, Empress, laugh out loud. And Thompson is saying, Dennis, how are you doing today? And Tara is saying you have thieves checking and eyeballing your money. Some really like the new money sent too.
Yeah.
And more salutations going on there. And I'm telling you, and Empress is saying, laugh out loud, laugh Teacher P. I wish you luck whenever you make up your mind. And Teacher P laughing. I said, laugh out loud, Tara. Okay, and we're almost there. And Teacher P saying, laugh out loud, Empress, whenever I think about it, I get very nervous. And Diane is saying, Ben, have a wonderful discussion and enjoy yourselves with the game. Thank you so much. And enjoy yourself tomorrow at your mom's wedding. Right. And Dennis Way said, what exactly is tonight's topic?
Okay, better days are coming.
Just use a little bit because the price they have oil in it already.
Pertaining to the joint task force
that
they have in Jamaica trying to
the crime strategy that they have. That they have rolled out.
Tara, you're not muting, Tara.
Oh shit.
Have a good night. Rest.
She's showing mute on my thing here. Oh, she took off the mute now. It's going to mute her. And Nixon is saying, she's talking in the background. That's why, because I'm talking, I'm sort of overshadowing. Oh, it's off again. And Tara saying it's true, Teacher P, and Teacher P saying have a good night, rest, I say, and Mixon is saying chat busy because Mixon has stirred it up. Yes, continue stirring it up.
And we're glad for that too, when time persons are really engaging.
And Sassy saying thanks on, and Thompson is saying my uncle sent some barrel here and they take out more than half the things out. Those people are
so disrespectful. Right.
Teacher is saying mixing and laughing, and Teacher P saying that's terrible vibes, and Green is saying Thompson's and laughing. It's really ridiculous, really fab. Oh my God, you're kidding. And Teacher P said dead with laugh mystic. And Empress is saying it's true, and you know how much to send barrels from the UK.
Yeah.
And Empress is saying, oh my God, they're two thief. And Green is saying, Thompson, that's out there, and there's no one to hold responsible and no refund for those things. Yes, no one is compensating you. And Mixon is saying, is why you're having the barrel Thompson money is how them attack your barrel some yes. I tell you. And as Teacher P is laughing, saying, haha, laugh out loud. Mystic, and I welcome Ricky Life and blessings, Mystic Sensation.
Yes,
thank you so much Ricky. For being here. And the Mixon is saying, Empress, I want make them pressure our barrels some man, may I tell you.
Yeah.
And Alian is saying, hi, hello, Alian, welcome again. Thank you so much for being here.
Big up yourself, Alian.
And as I said, I'm just jumping over the salutations. Right. And Vibes is saying, one of the barrel, they scrap it down to half. Trust me, them are thief. Well, yeah, for them have a little conscience, God, and leave half for you.
Come on, little conscience, them disrespectful, them can't go to people things with it.
I know, I'm just finding the humor in the whole thing, because trust me, if you left yourself curious, then
there's no checks and balance.
Them people that thief you not even know which one of them thief you.
It's sad.
And them coming like stealth. And Vibes is saying laugh out loud more fat a thief than two thief. Okay. All right. So yeah, we've basically
caught up. Okay. So yes, and folks, we also join with two of our powerful persons, right? That who are going to engage us.
Welcome, Rose Kitchen. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday to you. She just joined us. Happy Friday. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate the support. Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna give Jalen something to eat.
Okay. Yes. So. Yes, once again, thanks for the two persons who joined us, and of course, we are going to, have such engagement here. So, in terms of you participating, just let me give you a background. So, we are talking about better days are coming, right? So, when I finish explain, right. I mean, depending on your perception or you perceive it, whether okay, the strategy looks good, right, and it's a workable strategy, right? Then of course, depending on how you view it, what is your perception towards it, as I really break down the strategy. So strategy number one was to the fact that the Minister of National Security, the Prime Minister, the Commissioner of Police, and the chief of the JDF, right? They, went to the table, right? They do their critical thinking skills, and they said, okay, let us do a joint team, right? Some of the best men from the JDF and some of the best men from the police, put them together. Now, the soldiers by themselves don't really have 3 powers of arrest. So let me just break down this and just tell you. All right, every Jamaican, right, have citizen arrest, and I'm glad that Mr. Gilmore is here as an ex-police like myself, right? So every Jamaican, every citizen has 1 power of arrest, which is what we call citizen's arrest. You only can make that arrest in view, right, providing that a citizen see a crime committed, right? That citizen can participate to do his civic duty in making that citizen arrest. Now, certain arrests, though, given to the police, right? So the police can arrest on 3 causes, right? Information from a third person, so someone can report, right, a crime, and the police investigate and make an arrest. Right, the police can arrest in view, right? And so then the police arrest, you understand, is wider than every other citizen. And that's why they have given, right, the 3 powers of arrest, right, where they can, arrest within those three folds, right? Now, the thing is, the force, the team that they are giving this authority to, right, are some of the best of the best. Their mission is to seek, right, and find all the illegal weapons, ammunition, and destroy the users of those mass destruction, because of course they are creating mass destruction amongst us. They are killing the innocent. So this is one side of the strategy that I had explained earlier. The other side of the strategy is that mandatory 15 years for any person who found with an illegal possession, right, of firearm and ammunition. That mandatory sentence.
Hold on. 1 second. For them, they are good news. So you're saying that these are implementations that has been already
tabled.
Given.
Tabled.
So it's tabled. So is it passed? Because so them something they go through Parliament. Is that so? Are they just
No. Daddy Gil, but very good question. I'm glad you asked it. That already tabled right now and put in law.
Put it in law already?
Yes.
It's a mandatory 15 years.
Mandatory 15 years. Right? That has now been established. Right? The giant team has now in execution and now been performing. They have been graduated, right? And they are now on the mission of doing their duties. So which means, and that is why for me to be coming here and say, okay, all right, better days are coming. Now we have seen the result of their effort. We have seen in sentence, Daddy Gilly, 13 guns that have been found by the execution of this team. We have seen one of the most wanted and most deadly person in Westmoreland, who have been wanted for over a period of months or a year, right, has now been number 3, right? We get off that. As a result of the pressure that this team is applying, not only that that person being number 3, the fear that it instilled. We have seen 2 most wanted who used to travel with him, get cold feet and went in, giving themselves. So this is the message that, you understand, that this strategy has been utilizing in its early stage and seeing the performance in terms of the result, right? So far, good result, you understand? I will give the government, you understand, not bashing the government on this, right, but supporting the government. And one of the reasons why we are supporting the government, because Gilly, you as an ex-police, we have never seen where a selection as it relates to the best of the JDF, you understand, some of the best from the force. You understand?
I have to ask a question as you go along, because we never know of this. It's a very good strategy put in place. As we say, it's always what I call it, bear fruit already. But you know what is the greatest hindrance for police? What are the necessary plans and management put in place in order to get income off of them back? What is it?
Very good question.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good question. But the truth be told, Gilly, I am not going to act as if I know all, because really and truly I don't know that, right? Very good question. Because the question that you have asked, right, as it relates to, income responsibility to investigate. But you know what, Gilly, what I will say, I think that this team, right, has been, thought well to follow the processes, because providing that you follow the processes, and remember, this particular team, Gilly, would have a wider powers than the ordinary police out there, right? So which sort of give them some leverage. One of the reasons why they picked this team of men, right, was to the fact that, okay, they will stay in line as it relates to policy. And I think as it relates to the sort of stringent measure and screening of the team in terms of lie detector tests, right, and certain rigorous training that they have been through, certain background checks, right? Because again, I think knowing to the fact that, and we are not hiding it, we have police that corrupt. We are not hiding it, right? You don't want to have, right, to be establishing such a team, right, to deal with such a large responsibility, having that responsibility on their shoulders, right, and to have someone being corrupted. I'm just going to give you a quick reflection as it relates to the sort of corruption that we are talking about. In the Klansman case with Andrew Blackman, who is the leader for the One Dan, right? We have a police officer who was just the day before yesterday, right, where the pastor lady has given the information in the court that the police, right, had informed her, right, as it relates to investigation. Can you imagine? So sad. And it is so sad in terms of when people would trust a police like that, and to know that persons may pass on information, critical information, and then the police is now taking that information, you understand, and give it to the criminal. So I think, that being said, Gilly, I think the effort in terms of the chief of staff, which is the JDF, and the commissioner of police, right, would have all of these, I would say, requirements, right, rigorous requirements that would be, right, impactful as it relates to their effort in fighting crime, right? What do you think about that, Gilly?
Well, as we say, the JCF and the JDF come together. Well, as we know, a two soldier run it. Exactly. You know that is the female, and
yes,
as I mentioned before, as it relates to Indicom, definitely we have to have an oversight system, you know. But we just didn't want to know, say, something will be put in place for you know, obstruct, because certain things, some of these oversight body, they just obstruct the police in order that they don't do their work. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Me serve for 18 years, and me know say people are bad man have more fear for soldier and our world. And if people me think say it's a good strategy.
Yes.
And if two are the main characters, them one of them get number 3 and one can come in, that means say
two of them went team. Two of them went team.
Two of them, oh, me think say you said one of them play number 3.
One play number 3 and 2 went in.
Oh,
themselves voluntarily.
Give up themselves voluntarily. Running in the following morning.
but this is the thing too. This is the thing too. You know, say one of the thing is the investigative team is well equipped, because in such as to put people in a more comfortable mode, because you know the thing is, people remember, you know, people are sick, man or men doing the heinous acting. And like first time when in a Natty Morgan or in a George Flash or Anthony Brown, where people mass up themselves and can do their work, people literally come in their slippers in their slippers and their socks
Deering,
and come turn down people and people are see it. So
perfectly right.
me I wonder if the people them gonna have the more in a more comfortable mind give statement and so to police and all those things. Because it is good that we implement a good investigative body, but are they trained to be more rigid as in order to get information from people, from witness and all them something there? Well, me and you were just a guess for the first thing, first still.
Yes.
You understand?
But Gilly, all the curiosity that you have, those are solid curiosities. But one thing I can say for sure is that I wouldn't worry too much as it relates to Indicom, and to say, okay, there should be some collaboration, that Indicom is going to be soft on the police, even if the police get out of line. The thing why I wouldn't go there, Gilly, because Indicom should deal with being transparent and balanced, right? If the police mission is the police mission, right? And you and I coming from, you understand, that sort of culture, right? So if a police go and investigate, I think the police should investigate on the process of a clean investigation, right? If a police is going to default, right, any of the requirements as it relates to the policy, you understand? Then, of course, if the police wrong and Indicom, you understand, see to point out, right? I don't worry that Indicom is going to point out that because that's their experience, right? If a police go on his duty and go contrary to any of the SOP, standard operating procedures, or any of the policy, right? And Indicom has to investigate and find where the police flaw, right? For me, I think that Indicom should highlight it, because that is where you talk about transparency and balance. It is the police ability, right, and technical skills, right, to do his investigation and not go contrary to law. Simple means that the police, you understand, must not add to a statement, must not take off from a statement, right, or must not try to, you understand, corrupt an investigation by doing the wrong thing. And I think that, okay, with this set, with this team would have understood, right, that, okay, we are going to stay on the side of the procedures. We are going to follow the procedures. We are going to, stay in tune of law, dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. And I think that is one of the efforts that the Prime Minister, the Minister of National Security, the Chief of Staff, right, the Commissioner of Police would have now gotten together, would have now set a particular requirement, right, as it relates to search for honesty, search for transparency, search for a person who have that intelligent IQ, that capacity, you understand, to do solid investigation, right? Now, if you receive an information, right, about X, and your investigation cannot prove X as it relates to that information, I don't think you should cook up something and just try to frame it. Right? What do you think about that, Gilly?
Yes, my brother.
Gilly, you hear me?
One second.
Okay. So so Gilly is busy. So this is what I'm saying as it relates to that sort of situation. I am, to be honest, right, I am not worrying about how Indicom might rule against the police, right?
No, me not say, as what me I say, no, brother B. What me I say, me not say, you have to have oversight because
Exactly.
with everything, you have to have you have to have rules and regulation governing certain things.
Exactly.
You understand? And the income should be there to watch certain things, you know. Because may you know,
Yes.
people gonna get overzealous. People gonna get coming like say, we know sometimes people, you know, the them feelings take them to overdo certain things. Yeah, you
Yes.
understand? So there must be accountability for certain things. We just
Exactly.
want to know. We just want to know. Say, guess what? They might go tell in the come. Say, guess what? No intimidation because obviously the police are being intimidated by them. You know? But if police can have a gun in their hand, a man come wave fan down this up and talk, but you can't do me nothing. Come up to police and tap him, and police have the gun. You know. Yes,
Yes.
and because guess what? In just afraid. Yeah, and nobody not standing up and defend them. You understand? We know we know the army run. We know the army run. They always even if their soldiers are charged, somebody a senior officer is there with them at all times. You understand? To give support.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah, man. So that is that. But
Yeah.
me never hear about this. Me never hear about this, but it seems it look like a good thing.
Yes,
You
Gilly.
know?
And you know, I mean, if you look at it as it relates to the strategy itself, right? Good effort and so early, right, in terms of the implementation and the success being reaped. So, Gilly, we thank for the contribution that you give, but I have these people waiting for their games,
Yeah,
right,
man.
as usual, and me know say. You understand? Of course, we have to consider them because you understand it's a little bit late,
You
right?
know,
And
so me have a
we
little
really want
company,
to
although me I come last anyhow. You know it.
exactly. So, so we are going to
Yeah,
put it just in order because to the fact that we started late.
yeah, man. Me come in the chat room. Me come in the chat.
Exactly, and we don't
All right, my
want
brother.
keep up the people any longer. So,
You know, so me have to support you every time. You know,
thank you, Gilly. We
Thank
really
you so
appreciate it.
much.
And wonderful contribution. We love it. Love it
respect, man.
always. All right.
Respect, sir. Yes, sir.
So, funny, yeah, me hand over the gaming, right? So, guys, we can see who they go deal with the game tonight, right? You think we should have? What is it? You say one for win Empress?
Why you mix me up for? We say you have big mix up with. Look here, bro. Don't mix me. No, nobody come looking for me.
All right.
Okay, guys. So we are going to go into the fun and games. But before we do that, let me just welcome Miss Beauty K Kitchen. Thank you so much for joining us.
True, yeah.
Really appreciate it. Mixing was saying, and it's enforced right now. Okay, something that you were saying.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday to you. Really appreciate the support. She said, big up to everyone. Thank you again. So, guys, I am going to, and Mofat was saying, guys, I have to leave work now. See you later.
Yes, bless up, Mofat. Travel safe, right? And have a wonderful weekend, you and your family.
So I was just saying, thanks so much for your support, Mofat. Drive safely home. Have a blessed night.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for joining us again. Okay, guys,
right.
So we are going to go into the fun and games.
Right.
Three categories tonight again. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Empress. I did not get a chance to prepare any video questions. As I said, I worked last night and I barely got 2 hours sleep today because I had to be up and down on the road.
She tell me say she not touching.
And then I had to put this together and plus do some other stuff. So tonight we're gonna have similar category like Baron had last week. So we're gonna have general knowledge for Jamaica. Then we're gonna have countries and capitals. Jamfet was here earlier, but I guess he fell out. And then last, I'm gonna do spelling. I was trying to do the scrambled words, but it wasn't working out at all. Time was against me. Tara said people with the 10-speed
internet. You see Tara, man, check them ready, they're sharpening up right now.
Just like Gilmore laughing. Okay, so first we're gonna do general knowledge, and it consists of 10 questions. So the first question is, let's see how much you know on a country's history. In what year did Christopher Columbus visit Jamaica? In what year did Christopher Columbus visit Jamaica?
Two. So you I know I'm
That'll be
second bite. That is not correct.
visited. You must have discovered.
Okay.
All right, let's see what they put there.
Mm-hmm. See that? That is right. Use right.
Because that's what they taught us in school, but this is what keeps
That
popping
is
up.
wrong. Let me explain it in the chat. Can I explain it?
Try to see if you can explain it.
Okay. The answers that we have seen here, we have seen Ricardo with 1494, and we see Gilmore with 1492. Right. So let me say this. Right. Remember, the 1494 is not the first time that Christopher Columbus would have visited Jamaica. 1494 is Christopher Columbus' second voyage to Jamaica. 1492 is Christopher's first visit to Jamaica. So then, basically, for persons, I don't understand why, that information on the internet, and that's actually speaking of 1494.
Okay,
right.
Let me just do it another way and see it here. It keeps saying 1494.
Okay. So
for discovered.
Go back in the chat and let me talk to the people.
We're still in the chat. They can still see you.
So this is what I'm saying, right? The internet is saying 1494. That is not correct. Right, if you
are you sure that what we were taught is correct? Because
right?
It keeps saying May 3rd, 1494.
Yeah, but
we were taught it was 1492.
1492 was Christopher Columbus' first voyage.
Okay, it didn't say. Okay, when did Christopher Columbus discover Jamaica? I typed that's in. It went back to 1494. Okay, discovered. So he came back for a visit. When did he visit? 1494. I don't know if that's the way that you're looking at it.
Yeah, the thing is, right? But I want to say a visit, right? The first time, right? That will be 1492.
Okay, so we have 2 years.
Right, so we have 1492 and 1494.
So I'm going to take the one that came up first. It's either 1494 or 1492 because it's the country.
Well, guess what?
And there's nothing coming up on the internet about 1492. And that's what we were taught.
1492 is Christopher Columbus' first voyage to Jamaica. Christopher Columbus came to Jamaica 2 times, 1492 and 1494. So we go automatically give you that point. And I know that the internet is talking about 1494, but Christopher Columbus' first voyage to Jamaica is 1492.
Okay. All right, let me just refresh the chat. Welcome, Arlene. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday to you. Really appreciate you coming. And she's saying, good night, Mystic and crew. Good night, Arlene. Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. All right, so you know what? Let's see who first came in.
I mean, who first came in? Gilmore is there.
Okay, so okay. All right, we're gonna go with what was taught in school, 1492.
Right. So we are sorry, Ricky. You understand me? No, say you understand the internet is saying 1494. So before you even go there, let me say that the internet is saying 1494, which is not really correct. You understand? Christopher Columbus visited Jamaica twice. First 1492 and 1494. Right. So we're gonna have to give that one to Gilmore. All right. Okay.
All right, so next question is, true or false, Sligoville was the first free village established in Jamaica? Is that true or false? Sligoville was the first free village established in Jamaica. Okay, all right, next, everybody's coming in back very quickly. Tara, right, just up 10G. Everybody have 10G tonight. So first on the board with the correct response, it's true, is Ricardo. All then right. We have Choklife, and Choklife can make up in my Choklife. So I'm going to put true and false. Correct. And Mr. Gilbert said true. Okay, so that's the order in which the answers came in.
So that one goes to Ricardo, right?
Yeah, that one is Ricardo. And number 3 is, which national hero led the Christmas rebellion in Jamaica? Which national hero led the Christmas rebellion in Jamaica? Let me see if I can.
That's a good one.
Go back up and... Okay, so it was mostly chatter going on in the chat, and I was highlighting them as we went along anyway. Look at the scholars. Look, bright sparks. Okay, let's see who first came in with the correct answer. So the Christmas rebellion, guys. So let me... Okay, so first on the board with the correct response is Choklife.
All right. Boy, tonight
that is Sam Sharp. So that is Sharp. So
I mean that it Choklife step in at the thing.
Ricardo said Uncle Sam.
Tonight games, the first game seems equally poised.
And then Mr. Gilbert said Sam Sharp in Montego Bay. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So that was number 3. Number 4 is, which national hero led the Morant Bay Rebellion? Ricardo said Baron. Tell him that for me, Ricardo. Tell him for sure. Right, so let's see. All right, so first on the board with the correct response of Paul Bogle is Ricardo, then Choklife.
Okay.
All right, so we are going through this pretty quickly.
Boy, I mean about that type, no competition with a young boy, because me a creep about 10 miles behind them. So I about compete, so I compete with them.
All right, so number 5 is, who brought breadfruit to Jamaica? Who brought breadfruit to Jamaica? The first person to introduce breadfruit to Jamaica. Don't tickle me. Who first brought breadfruit to Jamaica?
You see, we get that bad question from. But I did have the one.
Him just drop the link to the Facebook and when him then remind people to subscribe. The man. Ricardo said Empress. Just kidding. Okay, William Blythe. Captain William Blythe. So Ricardo. Then Empress. Then Ricardo said the Africans.
Okay, so far, guys, let me just give you the score as it relates to reach half of the journey, right? 5 questions asked, and of course, we have Gilmore on 1 point, Ricardo on 3 points, and Truck Life on 1 point.
Okay. And Empress Ricardo, me just do that doze off to go outside. Ricardo, so how dare you after me day I try to stay up push, guys. And the Empress said, Brian, you couldn't call me.
Look for when I call you. No, you're not here.
And next question is true or false? The JLP, which is the Jamaica Labour Party, was the first political party formed in Jamaica. True or false? True or false? The Jamaica Labour Party was the first political party formed in Jamaica. Oops. And Empress is saying, Ricardo, may I go put my son in bed and I drop sleep? Oh, all right, so let's see who first came in with the correct response. So first in with the correct response is Truck Life.
All right.
Truck Life, I dropped them false are true.
Tell you. I mean, Truck Life.
So the first political party was actually the People's National Party. Then
But
the
how can I
Jamaica
internet
Labour
Truck Life I
Party.
use? What did the girl say? Man in my phone, I read my answer missing next. Daddy girl, me I tell you, I don't look here. The man a finger emoji, me I tell you something. Say, boy, me no boy, but Daddy girl, you better than me, cause you compete with them. Boy, I juke type, you know.
Green said, Baron, it looked like the bum start to grow already because you think of taking back the chair.
Me tell you, man. You know so Green Nation. I tell you. But she's not going to give me back the chair.
Ricardo said, Baron, you know
please
what?
let us leave already.
Ricardo said, Baron, you don't want to sleep.
No. No sleeping tonight, Ricky.
Mr. Gilmore type true for that answer. And Empress is saying, Baron, me see a screenshot from last week. You know? Yes, it's on
Empress, I will give you that. Because you never, I know Empress do it, you know, I must Ricardo send it, go give it Empress. Well, I don't know why we can't do this.
Ricardo laughing. Okay, so number 7 is, in what year was slavery fully abolished? In what year was slavery fully abolished?
I love these questions.
Triple Life is saying green. Bless up, and Tara is saying me just a catch and watch.
Why?
Ricardo said I'm big you far.
Me did watch them Tara because me can't compete with them the finger there.
Okay. All right, so let me not refresh yet until the answers are still coming in.
Tara, me see moms go pick up brave face and go take her on Empress. She gets some slap all over. When Empress done with her, me have to put warm water on her face. I true me no want to talk, but me I talk up the thing them.
You Man, me have to take my mouth again.
That's why I'm talking about them. Boy, you're going to take an Empress.
All right. So let's see who first came in with the correct response. And slavery was abolished in 1838. 1838.
Who have it? Ricardo.
So Ricardo is in with the correct. Mm-hmm. Empress said, and duct tape there.
Here I know. Empress want me to get duct tape. Boy, I tell you.
Empress,
I don't know what to do again.
Me put it on Facebook.
What Empress do? Empress not easy, you know?
Ricardo said, go for the tape. Green said, I'm on the job, so I'm in and out. Okay, Green, thank you so much. All right. I appreciate it. Hope the work is not too hectic for you tonight. And Empress is saying, talk and talk with Baron over there. And Mr. Gilbert said, before you ask the question, Mr. Well, I'm not try and refresh the Mr. Gilmore just in case you lag it behind.
Me saw that Mr. Gilmore. Me saw that Brother Gilmore, no, so me no bother in it. Me no in it.
Empress said me never in a slavery, so
I'm a jokey.
And number 8 is, who was Jamaica's first Governor General? Who was Jamaica's first Governor General? Come, they taught us that in school. Empress, Teacher Tara said, Empress a sniper. She don't play.
Not tell Tara. Empress give her some lip.
Ricardo said, Empress, me just draw for some random number. Empress said, these jokes wake me up. Ricardo going for the monkey wrench, and Empress is laughing, and Empress is saying, see Ricky, and Ricardo is saying, talk your talk, Baron, them can't stop you.
All right. Why no me have Ricky by my side, me feel strong. Because Ricky by my side, so me feel strong.
You know, so tomorrow I go for dollar store to make sure me get one roll of duct tape. Like tomorrow. And I did have the gorilla duct tape, you know.
You have to be careful with the duct tape there. You know, see Ricky are different now.
I'm gonna make sure me get a roll of gorilla duct tape again, but I want them all firm. Alright, let me see who first came in with the correct answer. So first on the board with the correct answer is Ricky Ricardo.
Game up.
Then you have Empress.
Game up. So we have game number 1 going to Ricky Ricardo. Most of the time, no Ricky take all the first game. So the first.
Ricky for convince you play your side.
What I mean? Man, Ricky have bread, you know.
Tara said, boy.
So game number 1, congratulations, Ricky Ricardo. Big up yourself. You saw me, big up Ricky. Kind of on my side, I know, you know.
Tara said, boy, husband, this is the only time I don't want to be on your side. Look like you're on the back of my
But I can't believe it's Tara, do me, sir. Trust me. I'm a friend, Tara, do me, sir. I can't believe it. No, sir, I'm going to complain. You know, I'm going to talk to me, sir, give me about Tara. Trust me. I'm not give you a friend. No, sir, I'm not give you, but I'm going to talk to give you about Tara.
Oh my God, you're like it run back like a hot seat.
Yeah, why Ricky said, see, Ricky had different me then. I'm about to leave me alone.
Me no know where Ricky look for you. Why am I
Ricky a friend.
Give extra
Remember me tell you.
And you keep the score in while you rob him.
Ricky knows I'm not rob him, man. All right, so game number 2.
And the Empress is saying, boy, Baron, me I go
for the people.
Man, me go for the
people. Boy, Empress not easy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave Baron, you know. And Ricardo is laughing. Empress is saying, me gone back on my bed. And Ricardo is saying, no, Empress, I'm a friend. I'm a friend for now, so make him stay.
What do you mean?
All right, so guys, we're gonna do countries and capital next.
Wow, countries and capital.
So let's see, and it's a different round, so everybody can participate again.
Yeah.
So the first, so I'm gonna give you the country. You're gonna give me the capital. So the first country is Australia. Australia.
Down under.
And Ricardo is saying, wait, Empress, that's some spelling. Yes, the last round is spelling. And Empress said, me gone. It's not gone nowhere. Chuck Life is saying, why did it? Congrats, Ricky. Yes, congratulations, Ricky. And Empress is saying, succeed and looking. And Ricardo saying, well, I'll watch y'all battle for the remaining rounds. And Empress is saying, Baron, but dig up questions out of the arc. Empress said, I know me God kiss me teeth. And Ricardo said, me a watch. Mr. Gilmore said, all what listen for?
$799. And it run behind.
Kiss me damn teeth. Oops. All right, so let's see who first came in with the correct answer.
I'm a professional jokey, so nobody really take on the young generation. They will with me, and I don't want to get whipped.
So first on the board with the correct response of Canberra is Empress.
Empress.
So the
Empress ain't gonna go sleep.
Empress started sleeping. So Canberra is the capital of Australia. Number 2 country is Bahrain. 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 So the capital of Bahrain. Empress Baron. And no, me I gotta take your picture asleep there. I'm more like me to fall asleep.
No sleep. You can't get no picture tonight, Empress. Remember me too.
Like Wednesday night, make him Jaden selling. And in between every word, me fall asleep. Jaden never say, and wake up next word.
Oh my goodness. No, that's no good.
Ricardo says, I fall on Mr. Gilmore. Tired man, remember they just come off a 2-night shift. Ricardo is saying, Empress, when you get it, send it, come give me there. And
Gilly, you know, some me have to link up. Need an we could share number man for IG or something like that. Because we need to link up differently, you know, Gilly. Right? So
Empress is saying Mr. Jarrett is so funny. All right, and the answers are coming in. Tara said, Gilmore, you want me to sell the phone for you? Empress said, I go watch about the rest of life, them and retake photos because you know want to sleep. Watch me and him Ricky.
you want Empress to go back in the history, you know.
All right, let's see who first came in with the correct capital of Manama. So the capital of Bahrain is Manama. So Ricardo, then Empress. Right. Empress said, kiss me teeth. All right. Ricardo said, do it, yeah, Empress. Empress said, I go dig up Baron Fells and I'm laughing. All right. So number 3 is Belarus. 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 What is the capital of Belarus?
We need to travel in place there.
Ricardo laughing.
What Belarus is? In Europe?
Mm-hmm.
Belarus.
I think Belarus has something to do with Dracula to Count Drac.
Mm-hmm. Belarus.
Belarus.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the scholars. Empress Ricky, give me a chance, not throw. All right, let's see. It's after 11 at their time. So first on the board with the correct response is Ricardo.
Ricardo.
So the capital is Minsk.
Minsk.
Minsk. M-I-N-S-K. Minsk. Minsk. Mr. Gilbert is saying, yes, sir, we have the link.
Yes, man, for real.
All right. So country number 4 is Belgium. Country number 4 is Belgium. What is the capital of Belgium? And Empress is saying, me soon gone back a country, not kiss the damn teeth. Ricardo said, take the spelling round. And Empress said, me can't spell. When since? All right. Let me see who first came in with that response. So first on the board with the correct response is Ricardo. Brussels, not the Sprout.
Boy, we can mash up a place tonight.
Oh my goodness, like such man fall asleep. Ricardo said, I was such man there, you know. Such man.
Such man fall asleep, man.
Like him fall asleep. But it's in bedtime.
Now being in the morning in France now.
No, say my God, tutorial in my time.
I want tutorial, I think that you have pretty much over.
All right. So country number 5 is Argentina. What is the capital of Argentina? Empress and Megania. Ricardo say, where you go sit and wait? Where you go sit and wait? Okay. And Ricardo said, me glad him not there. And Tara said, send it number to me on Instagram and I'll give it to him, Mystic. Okay, we'll do that.
Sound good.
We'll
send it later on.
Yeah, once we finish.
So me and brother give it a link.
You know, if you use Instagram, my personal secretary.
Just send it out. But I don't want to get a link.
Yes, I'm going to send it out, but as me read the chat, you just send it out and like my personal secretary, how much you have to pay me?
Look much money I pay you.
Any day me write you and bill me tired, I tell you, I'm sorry for you. Okay, you have to go pay me every red cent. Let me see where I am. Chat just make a big leap. Okay, and Ricardo said, oh, wait there, away him there too. All right, capital is Buenos Aires. Let's see who first came in with the correct response. So first on the board with the correct response is Ricardo.
Yeah. Boy,
Only Ricardo.
Ricardo, bone up number 2, game number 2, yeah.
All right, so Cuba. What is the capital of Cuba? Truck Life said Ricardo smart bad. Ricardo said me not talking. Empress said good night everyone. And Ricardo said, and that's why you catch him with the prank because him too lazy.
Yeah, I know.
I tell you. I know say no learning less than carry more come put down there. I yesterday have 4 of them I scratch. You know learning lesson.
You can't catch me what good day.
And I live with $25 on one and $8 on the other one, and the other 2 were duds.
Yeah, we now start biting a Ricky, because I don't know I said. You want to trick me, but no, to bite.
Tara said, laugh out loud, collect yes. Mrs. Mystic. What you mean, Tara? At time I collect, man, I said, every minute, I have to pay like him personal secretary. You need to pay up now, man. All right, so let's see who first came in with the correct spelling. With the correct capital. Ricardo, then Truck Life.
Well, Ricky will go answer tonight.
May I tell you? And
Ricky will burn up the board.
Car Phenomenal Motivation is in the building saying hello, everyone.
Bless up, Car Phenomenal.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for
Alright,
coming. Happy
passing
Friday
through,
to
you know.
you. Happy Friday. She's saying hello to everyone. And salutations going on there now. All right. So country number 8. Country number 8 is Denmark. Denmark. The Dutch. Well, the Dutch part. Denmark. Denmark.
It seems like
Denmark. Because I said Empress with me now, the spellings for true, so don't leave. Thursday, thanks. And Ricardo. Okay, so the card capital is Copenhagen, and Ricardo is in with no competition there.
Yeah.
So it's
we actually can call this for Ricardo. So congratulations again, Ricardo, walking away with game number 2. Why we can burn up the place.
Chocolate Ricardo to the head upside up. So congratulations, Ricardo, on winning
game number
2 as well. And Chocolate said Ricardo is a genius. And he said, Ricardo, are you a history teacher too? Ricardo said, nah, but I did it in high school. And Chocolate said, congrats again, Ricardo. And Ricardo is celebrating. Okay, spelling. So first word is sepulchre. Sepulchre, which is a tomb. Sepulchre. Let's see if anybody's going to participate in spelling. Sepulchre.
Ricardo said, I want to talk quick before me spelling up. Ricardo spell. Ricardo.
Ricardo, spell again.
Well,
that's incorrect. Spell it again. Like everybody fall asleep now. After 11. Ricardo said, I want them there.
Queen.
A queen bee. Sepulchre. Yes.
Queen bee, get it?
Queen bee. Hold on, let me see. Thank you so much for coming, Queen bee. Good night. Hello, thank you for coming. Happy Friday to you. So first on the board with the card spelling is Queen bee.
Queen bee.
Queen bee, come and snatch it. Ricardo said, Empress, me know you go ahead. Ricardo said, I come go up. All right. Word number 2 is endeavor. Endeavor. Endeavor, which means to try. Endeavor. Endeavor. All right, let's see. Queen bee spelling. So Queen bee, first on the board, the correct spelling is Queen bee, then Truck Life.
Okay.
Mr. Gilmore says so pulcha.
So pulcha.
Empress said, top call my name. All right. So word number 3 is histrionic. Histrionic. Which means theatrical. Histrionic. Histrionic.
Queen bee again.
It's queen bee stinging hot.
I'm telling you.
Ricardo say, what a way you got on your bed. All right, let's see. Right, so first on the board with the correct spelling is queen bee.
Queen bee.
Then truck life.
All right.
Person me I look both. Person now left till game done.
All right.
Ricardo say, hey, queen bee. All right, number 4 is recipient. 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 Queen bee says, hey, Ricardo. Recipient. All right, let's see who first came in with that correct spelling. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Ricardo, then Queen Bee, and then Truck Life.
So Ricardo.
Ricardo said, "I to me get a 1 point, so me don't know." Oh God, Empress said, "Easy life, Ricardo want." Number 5 is ameliorate. 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 Empress, I know you still never give me a chance, Chuck. So Ricardo say yes, Empress, Suchman, and Taylor said they're in bed. All right, so first on the board with the correct spelling is Truck Life, ameliorate, then Queen, and then Ricardo have out a monkey wrench threatening to throw it in. So ameliorate means to improve.
Okay, so let me just highlight the score here. So Queen Bee on 3 points, Ricardo on 1, Truck Life on 1.
Okay.
So far, Queen Bee look really good.
All right. So word number 6 is vivacious. Vivacious. And lively. Vivacious.
Oh, yeah, most of vivacious.
Am I supposed to lively? And Empress is saying that for them business, Ricardo. Empress is also saying me done with games. Ricardo said me not saying a word and don't speak. All right, so let's see. First on the board with the correct spelling is Queen Bee. Vivacious, then Truck Life, then Ricardo. Empress Ricky got your bed. All right. Word number 7 is provenance. Provenance, which means origin. Provenance. Provenance. Ricardo said tomorrow I'm a day off, Empress. Me not sleeping tonight. Empress said I can't manage games. All right, so provenance. So let's see who first came in. So first on the board with the correct spelling for provenance is Queen Bee, then Truck Life.
You can call it,
Can call it? Okay, because...
So, based on what is happening here, Queen B on 5, so we're going to call this for Queen B. Congratulations, Queen B, in taking round number 3 with 5 points. Ricardo on 1 and Chuck Life on 1. So there goes game number 3 going to Queen B. We have to take Queen B information on it and send Queen B her credits.
Okay, so there is my IG and no, it's an underscore. Sorry, it's an underscore Mystic 2. Sorry. I have an idea who he is. I mean, just have an idea who Queen B is. She said you already got my information, lol.
You see Empress. Empress of Queen B. Why am I say Empress?
The Empress said them couldn't call you for come and work. No, them should have called you for come and work.
Well, Empress not easy,
Ricardo said, I rebuke that negativity.
All right, Queen B.
And Mr. Gilmore said, thank God for internet, because somehow not even did hear the word before.
Not till I get it. So, Gilly, remember, Nana is going to give you the information upon IG.
Yes, and I'll send it
so we can, link.
And Queen is saying, boop in a Ricardo head. Don't know me have to change my suit, forget a little bit.
That's why I love Empress, she vibes it bad.
And Ricardo is saying that because we feel generous, let me give your Queen B a win.
All right.
And Queen say I already got my information. Yeah, let it stay there. And Ricardo is saying that Empress of Queen B makes you go. Yeah, and I realized. And Queen B is about generous and laughing, and she's dying with laughter. And Mr. Gilmore is saying, at least me get one. At least me get none right. Okay. And no, at least me get one right. Yeah. And Ricardo is saying, me did tell her no, make she go up. And Chuck Life is saying, I enjoyed Mr. Barron talking more than I enjoyed the games I got.
Man, bless up Chuck Life for that, you know?
Okay.
Really appreciate that.
But them is 2 different person and them own league. And Mr. Gilbert is saying at least me get one right. Yes, you did. And Ricardo is saying you say Empress before. You said thank you. And Chuck Life is saying congrats Empress. Yes, congrats Empress and congratulations to Ricky. And Queen is saying, and me send you the number to send it to. Okay. Mr. Gilmore is saying, yes, man, Mama T, we get for me.
Right.
And Queen is saying, but thank you so much, Alan Barron.
All right.
Queen is saying, thanks so Clive, and Ricardo is saying, laugh out loud, Chuck Clive. And Queen is saying, boy, I may have too much number and I have to tap them up before the balance expires.
Well, in all, we really appreciate all the participants. Guy, we couldn't make it without you guys who continue to support us, and we really appreciate that, right? In terms of you're on board with us, right, and you continue to support us. You understand? And really and truly, we really appreciate that, and we always thank you guys. Right, we love all of you, right, and we enjoy your presence being here. We look forward for every Friday, right, to make sure that we have our game, we have our fun, we interact, right, on solid issues, and Jamaica belongs to us, and we need to enjoy it as we ought to. All right. So once again, really thank you, right, for being here and spending the time with us.
Okay. And Shock Life is saying, Ricardo, big up, bro, great job as always. And Queen is saying, Baron, big up, don't know I'm very determined. I don't give up too easily. Yes?
Yeah, we see that spirit in you, Empress.
Anyway, Sir Baron, may I go on the side at JA again soon, Okay.
All right.
Enjoy. And
All
Queen
right.
is saying, I'll always be a true supporter. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for that.
Queen Bee.
Really appreciate it.
Thank
We'll
you.
always support you as well. And Queen is saying, the very first time I came on your live, I don't remember how I came across the channel, but I get so attached since the day up till now. It's true.
And we love you too. Yeah.
Unless she's in the country and she still tries
Exactly. Right. We have a big family, right? All of you who visit the channel, we are one big family, right? And we are growing together, right? For all persons who have been with us, we've been with you too. It's it's that support, it's that energy, right? And of course, you understand. We love this. We love the vibes. We love everything about it. And again, right? There's no word can describe in terms of how you make us feel. We really appreciate it.
And Shock Life is saying respect and blessing every time. And Ricardo is saying big up, big bro.
Right.
Chuck Life is saying, same here, Empress. They are great. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Chuck Life.
And Queen is saying, big up everybody. We are all winners. We're born a winner. Yes.
Of course. I love that.
And Ricardo is saying, yes, ma'am. Enjoyed myself. I missed this, so I'm going back. Yes. They love the pampering.
Yes.
And Queen is saying, Baron, make sure my room secure now. You know, see, did I try to
Definitely.
secure it when him think him did win the $1 million?
Here you see.
Him did I try best. Him did I think about securing it, Empress, but then the bubble just burst. I gotta say, I agree, Empress. No turning back since the first interaction. Thank you, guys. Really, really appreciate you guys.
We love them too. We look forward every week. You understand too.
They don't. For the fun and
I don't think they really understand in terms of how we feel. Being here, right, talking to them. That to me is the pleasure. That is what really brings the happiness, right? Being here in the cool,
the good
right?
vibes that they bring.
And I can talk to my Jamaican people. Oh my God, I really, really, really happy. Just like the last time when Oni you said that you just can't go on live. I just feel like there's a pain just hit me because I just want to talk to them. You understand? That's how me feel.
Everybody established that you love to talk.
Well, no, I mean, I love it. You understand the interaction and so forth. That is what really drives me.
Guys,
right?
I would say we were going to do the story time. We have not gotten around to it yet about how we met and my first impression of Baron. And he can tell you. Tell them what first impression of you. Tell them what I told you.
We need to.
You're not telling the people.
Well, we leave that for when we're going to do it.
I met him talking, and he's still talking until today's day. My first impression was, what a man for chat.
So we are going to do that, how we met, and it's going to really be interesting. So we're looking forward to do that.
And Queenie said, yes, Ricky, real people just by their personality.
Exactly.
And Ricardo said, you can roll in the suitcase. Yes, man can't follow her up what to tell. Oh my God, and Queenie said from June 18, 2021, I'm a family here. Oh, you marked the date.
Yes, I'm
anniversary celebration.
Yeah.
And Ricardo said, you know, see nothing yet. Imagine if all of us in the same space, madness increase me, I tell you.
Yeah.
Ricardo said, talk your talk, man. Truck Life laughing. He said, laugh all out, then we laugh more. No, seriously, I told him, I said, Bar, the first time I met Baron, this is Bar about yapping. I'm sitting down in the back of the vehicle and looking at her head back and I said, what a man for chat. I am just
a people person. And even when I was a police officer, right? People always say that I am someone who they always, you understand, them feel free to come and talk to, right? Because I'm just a people person.
And Queenie said, I don't hear that laugh all right. I went to look how long I'm on here. She laughing. Queenie said, and just say Empress both Queen. And Chuck Life is laughing. And Empress said, and look how you make Baron feel away. Watch face. Not enough feel away, no, but always throw about it. That's what we talk about all the time. Ricardo said, Baron, my new tagline for you is talk your talk.
Oh, yes.
And Ricardo said, they can't stop you.
I mean, Ricky.
And Chocolate said, so how
Ricky,
in love chat?
No, so don't play with me,
So how in love chat, and we got so much silent life. Because it's my segment.
Exactly.
I try to keep that too.
Chuck Life, me not involved in our
Not to
segment.
impede too much in his segment, so I guess he's trying to respect.
Just leave our segment
as
alone.
well. Sometimes I feel like engaging in a conversation, then let me say, no, this is segment, let me let him do anything. And Chocolate has a silent nights. And Queenie said, laugh out loud, Byron, we love you guys no matter what. Okay.
Of course.
And Ricardo laughing. And Queenie said, oh my God, Byron. Ricardo said, crickets them need a shine too. The Chocolate. Okay, guys, so, and Chocolate said, Ricardo and laughing. All right. So, guys, we have come to the end of the live stream, and thank you so much again, guys, for making it another wonderful and fun-filled Saturday, Friday.
Saturday, tomorrow.
Today is still Friday. It's 9:46.
I said tomorrow.
Okay. So thank you so much, guys, again for coming. Really appreciate the continued support, and we love and appreciate each and every one of you. And Empress is saying, Byron, big up.
Big up yourself, Empress.
And Empress is saying, I'm here again, okay? And Shock Life is saying, great life as always, guys. Thank you so much, Shock Life. You guys make it the success that it is. And Ricardo is saying, look how late to have me up. Him.
Sorry, I do apologize.
We have to try and work out another time because of his
schedule. I think
it's time for his work time.
I think the next Friday will be on time for next Friday, but the following Friday I don't know because it's sort of I have to work with the schedule that I'm actually working with. And
Empress is saying I joined it here laugh out loud soon. A year I'm family with you all. Yes, next month it will be a year since we were on YT, so we're gonna try and do something. And
Empress, we have to get down there 1 year celebration day, so I'll go party, turn up.
And Truck Life is saying, see you next week, my beautiful people. And
Ricardo
is saying, definitely.
Yes, Truck Life, definitely.
Thank you. And
all right.
Empress is saying, big up my teammates, which is Truck Life. And Empress is saying, Uncle Rick a little more.
Right.
And Truck Life is saying, bless up every time, Empress Queen B. And Empress is saying, stay safe, blessed, and motivated. Enjoy your weekend. And Ricardo is saying, me no mind the late life, such man until has gone. And Chuck Life is saying, Ricardo, big up. And Ricardo said, big up, big bro. And Empress is saying, party turn up, me dip on me head top above.
Remember, I tell you.
And Empress said, why?
Turn it up.
Why not go down there?
All right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. So, everybody stay safe, stay blessed, and walk good until next week. Oh God, Ricardo, turn out the candles. Empress say, yes, Ricky, them won't take up president. Okay, guys, so everyone stay safe, be blessed, walk good, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and have a blessed, wonderful, and productive week. We are out, and saying have an amazing rest of the weekend, guys. Thank you so much, Ricardo. Good night, guys. Stay motivated, stay safe with Empress. Thank you, guys. Good night. Everybody rest well.